Every conversation I have with him is a good conversation, and then unfortunately a bomb is loaded up into Kiev or someplace, and then I get very angry about it. I think we're going to get the war done. It's tough. I thought that would be, of the 7 that I settled, I thought that would be the easiest of the group. See, you never know what's going to happen. You know, war, strange things happen in war. The fact went to Alaska, our country. It was a big statement that he wants to get it done. That was not easy for him to go to Alaska, you know, for him to come here. But the fact that he showed up on a very successful day for other things, because, you know, we're also talking about missile, nuclear, we're talking about different things. We're talking about limiting nuclear weapons. We'll get China into that. We have the most, Russia has the second most, and China has third, but China is way behind, but they'll catch us in 5 years. We would like to denuclearize. It's too much power. We talked about that also. That's part of it. But we have to get the war over with. The boat ran into a bridge, and the bridge, like I've never seen anything. The boat was just, it shows you the mass of that boat, power of that boat. You know, people were up on that bridge, painters, they were bridge, and they were watching it happen. And they thought they were very safe. They all died. They were painting the bridge, can you imagine? And they watched the boat. The engines were off. And they watched the boat, and the power of that boat, the mass of that boat went like it was nothing. It's amazing. It's called mass. Mass is a big deal. But the mass of that boat, those people all died. But they thought they were totally safe. 2 of them, their lunch, they were, you know, whatever, they were watching it. They could have gotten off. Somebody did a very good job. A police officer called in and said, close the bridge, and he did it with power. Everybody off the bridge closed. That should get a medal, because he stopped it. A lot of people would have died. A lot more people would have died. The ones that died were the workers on the bridge. And they thought there was no danger, because you don't steal bridge. And it came like toothpicks. It was incredible. Watch that. They died. They all died. But that police officer, again, he did a great job. The police officer did an amazing job. And I heard the tapes. He would say, get everybody off. Most people wouldn't have said that. You know, when you see a thing like that, you assume, you know, tap the bridge and it's going to be rebuffed. It came down. I've never seen anything like it. So he did a good job. In fact, I think we should get him in for a medal. The man that gave the warning, I listened to him. Everybody get off screaming. Everybody off. He had the sense to realize that this could be a catastrophe, as opposed to a ship that sit, because the engines weren't working. It was just floating. It's an amazing thing that a thing floating like that with no power just knocked it right down like it was nothing.